What's up, Lions fans across the nation, all the DVE family out there, man, all the Lions fans across the world. Let me change that. Um, got some Lions talk for y'all today, man. Two topics that I've been really paying attention to for pretty much this whole day. Um, Here's the thing: you got the situation with Calvin Johnson, and you got the situation with Mathew Stafford. All right, I'm gonna try to tie these two together for y'all. First and foremost, Calvin Johnson. The organization is trying to reach out to Calvin Johnson and invite him to training camp. Invite him to the training camp, man. Pretty much make amends and end all the bad blood. Because Calvin Johnson has not been holding his tongue when it comes to questions about the organization, which I really don't care. A lot of people are salty about it, but I mean, it has nothing to do with you or it has nothing to do with me. That's between Calvin Johnson and the organization. We're fans. We are here to support the team and watch them play football. As far as legal matters or money situations or whatever they do, that's what they do. We don't know what happens behind closed doors. Obviously, the Lions are not a first-class organization. We haven't been able to keep people here, and that's been shown over and over again. We never keep our stars. So, with that being said, I'm glad they're doing it. Invite Calvin, man. Make amends, dude. You never know what could happen. In a perfect scenario, Calvin Johnson come out of retirement, play for the Lions again. That'd be nice. Yeah, but like I said, a lot of people, you can't go from putting Calvin Johnson on a pedestal and damn near worshiping this guy and then get mad when he tell you what's going on with the organization. To me, that's asinine, and I'm not going to tell a grown man to be quiet about anything. That's that. I mean, what do you expect this man to be quiet until death about the Detroit Lions, man? Come on, you got to make sense of the situation. Dude, he's not about to keep ducking questions about the damn Lions just to cover up the shitbag of an organization that we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? We love our team, but as far as from the top, the management, I mean, come on, it's been evident over fucking 50 years, so invite him, see if you can make amends, but, come on, bro. Let it go with the Calvin Johnson situation. Quit being salty. Quit looking for a reason to be bitter. I know the Detroit Lions fan base is the most bitter fan base we got in the city because of the history of the team and the losing. But come on, man. You just can't be bitter at every freaking thing that happened. You know what I'm saying? Calvin Johnson spoke to some guy way over in fucking Italy that asked him a simple question, and he answered it. And he has a right to answer questions. He's a human being. It's his right. So, with that being said, the ability to keep stars here. This is really one of the first opportunities that the Lions can go ahead and solidify that. To stop letting people walk away from here. You got an opportunity to go ahead and pay this man and keep him here. Because to me, what other option do you have? Honestly, where are you going to go? If you don't bring back Stafford, where are you going? I'm not taking no Rudock shit. I'm not taking that development role bullshit. I'm none of that. Where are you going to go? If we serious about going to the playoffs and making some noise now, you have to have Mathew Stafford. You have to. There's no other way around it. I'm not bringing no project here. I'm not bringing no rehabilitating player here. I'm keeping my sure fucking thing quarterback with an offensive line in front of him for the first time in his fucking career. That's what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't care how much money you pay him because it's not coming out of my pocket. I am not Martha Ford. I don't own shit Detroit Lions but a fucking baseball cap. I don't care how much you pay him. I just went through the same scenario with these Pistons fans. It's none of your fucking business how much a team pays a player. I want to see Mathew Stafford here as a football player on my team that I support because I want my team to win. I can care less if you paid him fucking 100+ million and 33 cents. None of my fucking business. I don't care. I really don't. Because guess what? It's not the worst thing in the world that happened to the Detroit Lions. We're still a laughing stock according to media and other fan bases. It's not the worst thing that happened to the Lions if they fucking sign him to that contract. Get over it. If we serious about seeing this team win and be successful, Mathew Stafford has to stay here. Simple and plain, point blank. Simple and plain. That's just how I feel about it. Some people might be bitter and say, hey, this, and that. That's on you. That's just how I feel about the situation. If we serious about doing something, Mathew Stafford, you got to get that guy to sign. He got to be here. Because there's no way that you're going to sit here and tell me that Mathew Stafford is not worth being paid when you never put nothing in front of him. You gave him receivers that can't catch constantly. You gave him offensive linemen that can't stay healthy and can't fucking block constantly throughout his career. Calvin Johnson was the best thing that happened to him. Calvin Johnson leaving was the best thing that happened to him. Because guess what? It matured him as a quarterback. But Calvin Johnson was the safety blanket through those terrible years with no offensive line and defensive suckage. So when we did finally get a piece of defense, we went to the playoffs that year, 10-6. Remember? You remember that year? Yeah, we went to the playoffs, man. Football is a team. It's a team game. It's two sides of the ball when you're playing football. So, with the Lions, with the draft and the little moves that they made, I'm looking forward to progressing. I'm not trying to step back. I'm not trying. If Mathew Stafford end up leaving here, it sets you back 10 years, if you ask me. You set yourself back 10 years again, if you ask me. So, that's my opinion, and that's my thoughts about it, man. Keep your star here. Keep your star quarterback here. Pay the fucking man. It has nothing to do with my pockets, so I care less. I just want to see him in a fucking Lions jersey. Simple and plain, point blank. It's your boy King. Leave it in the comments.